There are lots of interventions out there to help us make sense of incidents. TRIM is a fantastic resource that's used across the UK. Different forces experience and deliver TRIM differently. Individuals have a different relationship with TRIM depending on their own circumstances, depending on the incident, depending on lots of factors at the time. But nonetheless, it's there, and it's there for officers and staff to be able to reach out and just have a bit of structured contact to enable access to some further support. So I really would recommend that where you do have interventions in force, that you just engage and see if it's for you or not. And alongside that, forces often have employee assistance programs. There's often a helpline that you can phone, and who knows, it might come up with a wonderful solution that just sorts you out straight away. It might not. It might stimulate a conversation that you might not have otherwise had. It might make you ask questions yourself about how you feel about things. So just making that contact and making that gesture to say, do you know what, brain, you've had a difficult time. This is not pleasant. You need a bit of support to sort it out is a fantastic thing to do. I would urge you, anyone who's been affected by a traumatic or critical incident, regardless of how severe it's deemed to be in your mind or in others, that you just acknowledge it, that you take heart that you've experienced this because of the commitment that you've given to public service to do the job that you've been doing, that your contribution is such that it's going to knock you sideways occasionally, but it knocks you sideways because you're there giving in the first place. So resilience is something that really comes from within us as well. And fundamentally, it's about our ability to turn those difficult sticking points that we have in our life into tools and weapons for the future. And fundamentally, our brain is our ally. We take our brain to work with us. We take our brain to an incident. We take our brain back to the station afterwards, and we take our brain home with us. And as our brain hits the pillow and we try to sleep, that's where we really need to work out what do I need to do to make this okay. There are a lot of interventions out there to help. There are there's a swell, a wave of interested individuals, organisations, research projects, interventions, projects that are there to help officers through the tricky times. It's just a question of reaching out and really, really engaging with them.